Well, how are you doing with your drawing? Have you been practicing a lot? We learned to draw people. Last time we learned to draw your picture, your self-portrait. Today, we're going to learn to draw parents. And just think, after you've drawn a picture of your parents, you can take it home and give it to them, surprise them.
Hi, Polly. I have some good news. I'm so happy.
Well, I'm happy to hear you're happy.
Yes, I have some good news. Guess what? I found out that I have a mother and a father.
See, that is good news.
Yes, they lost me when I was a kitten, you know.
Oh.
Yes, my girlfriend Choo-Choo, that's her name, Choo-Choo told me that she knew my old mom and dad, and so now I know what they look like. Isn't it swell, OG?
Oh, see, just think. If you know what your parents look like, you can draw a picture of your parents.
Oh, I sure would like that. I could give it to them, you know. I guess all artists draw pictures of their parents.
Oh, they certainly do. You know, I expect about the most famous artist of all that drew a picture of his parents, or his mother, was James Abbott McNeill Whistler. And I have a picture here of, he calls it Portrait of the Artist's Mother. But do you know, Cece, so many people love this painting, and they took prints of it and hang it in their house, that it became known as Whistler's Mother. That's right.
How about that? Whistler's Mother.
Whistler's Mother. So I expect this is the most famous of all paintings of a parent. And of course, you can tell a lot about his mother by looking at this painting, because that's true. He painted the house very plain, and it shows that she loves art because she has a painting.
She has a lot of lace on that dress there, didn't she?
Oh, yes. And she's wearing a black dress. She was a widow.
Oh.
So, but I have some other paintings of parents. Do you know I have a watercolor portrait here of... this is Tracy's mother.
Oh, Tracy, the school artist who came to visit us?
This is her mother. Her mother's changed her hair now, so if Tracy draws her mother, she'll have to draw her hair curly. This is a watercolor, sometimes called a watercolor sketch because it's done quickly. And do you know, school artists, I hope you'll draw a picture of your parents doing their favorite activity. And I have a watercolor, Cece, of a father doing his favorite activity.
Is that what I think it is down there?
That's right, that's fish.
Oh, fish. Oh, I love it. He's filleting a fish.
He's filleting a fish, and the title of this painting is Fish Fry Tonight.
Oh, joy, I'll be there.
Oh, good. Well, there's another way you can draw pictures. Now, if you draw someone's face turned to the left or the right and you get the outline of the face, it is called a profile. Now, this artist has done a profile, and it's also called a silhouette because it's all black. And see, he took his little scissors, just like little fingernail scissors, and he cut out a profile of a father and a mother. And the artist that did this is Dr. Jerry Poole, and he lives right here in Conway.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
That's really nice.
I have some school artist work.
You do?
Would you like to see?
Oh, yes, let's stand around here and look at that.
Well, first of all, let's see, there's a mother, and she's in her favorite place, the backyard, where there's a fence around the backyard. And Michelle's drawn her father, and he's doing his favorite activity.
He's going fishing.
That's
Isn't that right?
right.
That's what he's doing, isn't he?
He's right there on the dock, and he's fishing, and out in the lake, there's a sailboat.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
I like this family. I call this a family portrait, and I think this family lives in a very tall house with a tall red roof.
I see, yes.
And then, you know, I just had to put Steve Welch's picture in. He did a mother owl.
That's a family of owls.
That's right,
yes.
a mother and father, and I like it very much. It's done in crayons. Do you know, Tracy promised us when she was here that she would draw a picture of her mother and father.
Did she?
Yes, she did. Here it is.
Oh,
there's Tracy's mother and her father.
lovely.
And Hal William Rouge drew a picture of his mother,
Mm-hmm.
and his father has very dark hair.
I see, yes.
And Cheryl Montgomery drew her mother, and she said that she had to change the nose about 5 times before she got it right.
A perfectionist, so to speak.
Yes, but it does look like her mother.
That's great.
And I have this one that I want all the school artists to notice, especially because it's so well done. The crayon picture, the whole thing, is covered with crayon. That's right.
Yes.
And there she is with her family. And I like this picture very much. So our school artists have done a good job drawing their parents.
They sure did.
Now then, I'm going to show you how you can draw a picture. So let me
Can I watch finally? I want to draw my mother and father, and everyone says I look just like my dear old dad.
All right, Cece, you watch while I show the school artist.
Okay.
All right. Now, I have a sketchbook, and I want to talk about what I'm going to use. I'm going to use oil pastels. That's kind of like crayons. You can use your chalk or charcoal. And I'm going to start with a basic shape, and I'm going to fool you, I'm afraid. Remember last time we talked about the shape of the head? That's right, it's oval. But let me show you a different way to draw a picture of your dad. All right, now this is going to be a man, and I'm going to start with a basic shape of a square. Look, I'm using a kind of an orange color because after a while that square won't show so much. The square will help us place the facial features. Now, that's your eyes, that's right, your nose, your mouth, your ears. And getting them in the right place is kind of hard. So, if you draw a square, then divide it right in the center. And the eyes are halfway down, and you can put, and of course this is going to be in profile, so you'll see only one eye. It'll go right there. Now let's divide this lower part in half, like that. Now that will help me place the ears, the nose, and the eye. And I'll change colors so they'll show up. This, beginning right there at that line, it will be the top of the nose, and I'll come back, and that's the bottom of the nose. And you'll only see one eye looking to the side, and the eye will be right there on that line. And then the ear right here. That will help you. Now the mouth is below the nose, so let's draw the mouth next. It's about less than 1/2 down, and this will sort of tell you where to put the chin, and you don't stay right in the box anymore. There's the front part of the neck, and the back part of the neck will be about here. Now, a man's eyebrow comes out like this. Now, what about your father? Well, he probably has heavy eyebrows, right? So we'll go ahead and put them in. Now, does your father have lots of hair, or does he have no hair? Well, I expect he has some hair. Let me fix the nostril there of the nose. Well, let's just suppose that this father has lots of black hair, all right? So let's go ahead and put his hair in, something like that. Does he wear it long? Perhaps it comes like this. Does your father wear sideburns? Well, go ahead and put some sideburns. This is just to give you an idea of how you can draw your father. I'll go ahead and fill that in a little bit. Perhaps your father has a mustache. All right, here's a good way to show a mustache. Now, what does he like to wear? Does he usually wear a shirt, a sweater, a coat and tie? Whatever he usually wears, or perhaps you'll want to show him wearing his favorite thing. Then after you've drawn it in, I think it would be a good idea to color it in. And see, you're beginning to lose that box we put them in. See, you no longer see the box as much as you did. Does that help you draw a father? All right. Now let me go to a mother next. I'm going to use this same square shape, and I'll turn the face a different direction. And it's tilted just a little bit this time. Now, where did I say? Halfway. So draw a line and draw a second line. Now that helps us place the nose. Now your mother's nose won't be quite as long as your father's. Her eye will be right here. You'll see one eye. Probably she has long eyelashes. And the ear. These three are the most important to place. Now, let's go to the mouth, about 1/3 down, and then her chin, her neck, and her forehead usually is about like that. Looks quite a bit different from a man. Now, how does she wear hair? Does she wear it on top of her head? Does she wear it long? Does she wear it short? Is it curly? Does she have bangs? Does she have an eyebrow? I know. What is her favorite color? Well, let's just suppose this one loves red. She needs red lips. And you can give her some facial color. Perhaps she wears a red dress. Now, does that help you if you're drawing a picture of your mother and your father?
Polly.
Yes, Cece.
I've been watching very closely, and you know, none of that helps me draw my dad. Nope, no, 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 no.
Oh, Cece, I guess not, because, let's see, you said you look just like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a round
head. Yes, I've been working on that down here, round head.
Can't you use that square shape and then show that it's round?
Yes, I've done that, and then I drew some whiskers. He has big whiskers.
Oh,
His
yes.
are a little bigger than mine. And
Yes,
then I see he's got some big eyes like me and some button eyes, and I put those on there too. So let me see what I've
maybe I didn't
with.
help you that much. When
Let me see.
Let's see.
I've got one right here. What do you think that looks like?
Oh, I think that's great.
You think so?
Well, Cece, that is wonderful.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Look at that. If Cece can take a square shape and he can draw a picture of his dad, I know you can do it too.
Oh, I'm great. I'm going to be a great artist.
Yes, you are. Say, now, what about your mom?
Oh, all right. I'll start on her. They'll probably call that